pleasant greeting to all our dear viewers at home and abroad on Africa Edge TV, situated at Obukun Avenue, Ilesha, Osun State, Nigeria. My name is Deborah Adebayo, and I'm not here alone. I'm here with my co-host, in which
my name is Titilope Adako. Thank you so much, dear viewers, for joining us on Africa Edge TV. Today is another edition of English newspaper review.
Titilope, still in the spirit of celebration, or celebrating our CEO in person of Deacon Michael Adeboye Ashaolu. And yesterday was so wonderful.
It is marvelous.
To celebrate 50th anniversary on being on earth, on the land of living. It was so wonderful, so marvelous. All dances, steps, different dances, steps, different food, different drinks. Titilope, I don't know that you can dance very well. Yesterday,
I didn't know that you could dance as well.
Dear viewers, if you have the opportunity to watch that clip, you see that Titilope is a great stepper. When I mean stepper, she's a great stepper. Thank you for all viewers for joining us yesterday, for commenting, for celebrating with us here on Africa Edge TV. The live show was on yesterday. You can watch that on our Facebook, on any Apple, and you can watch that on YouTube also. Make sure that you subscribe, you like, and you share. And welcome back again on English Newspaper Review. This is the segment whereby we digest news. This is whereby we know what is current, what is trending in our country and in our nation at large. This is where we have conversation on what is going on in our country this time around. We have different newspaper in this country. We have different and among the numerous newspapers, we'll be taking some various newspapers to look at what is currently going on in the country this morning. So we have the Punch, we have the Vanguard, we have the Daily Times, we have the Premier Times, we have the Hope, among others. So right in front of me today, I have the Punch newspaper with me. From the Punch newspaper with me this morning says, private sector opposition split as Tinubu reshuffle cabinet.
And I have another newspaper from Punch that says, Canadian woman sentenced to 11 years for importing cannabis into Nigeria.
Also, right in front of me here is from the Vanguard newspaper, whereby it says, Bobrisky falls ill in police custody, rush to hospital.
And there is another newspaper story from Vanguard that says, price of bag of local rice rises 152% to 95,538 naira.
Also here from the Nation newspaper, it says Ondo Assembly passes 96 billion naira in 2024 supplementary budget.
And lastly, from the Hope newspaper, court remand student who allegedly stabbed schoolmates to death.
So let's take the news in full. In Punch newspaper with me, I have private sector opposition split as Tinubu reshuffled cabinet. In a significant cabinet reshuffle on Wednesday, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu approved the reassignment of 10 ministers to new portfolios, discharged 5 and nominated 7 new others for onward transmission to the Senate for confirmation. This came as the president renamed the Ministry of Niger Data Development to the Ministry of Regional Development, scrambled the Ministry of Sports Development, and matched the Ministries of Tourism and Art and Culture to become the Federal Ministry of Arts, Culture, Tourism and the Creative Economy. This is coming from newspaper Punch. It says Bola Ahmed Tinubu appoint new others ministers and sacks some other ministers. I hope that this new reshufflement, this new people coming on board for the development of the country, also not just from I hope that it's for the growth and the development of the nation.
Yeah, we hope so. We hope they are not just here to embezzle money.
Yes,
and they are actually they've actually been appointed to work. And yeah, another story from Bond says Canadian woman sentenced to 11 years for importing cannabis to Nigeria. A federal high court in Lagos has convicted and sentenced 41-year-old Canadian woman, Adrienne Munju, to 11 years in prison for importing 35.20 kilograms of cannabis into Nigeria. Munju was arrested on October 3, 2024 at the Muritala Mohammed International Airport in Lagos after operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) found 74 parcels of cannabis hidden in her bags during the inward clearance of passengers on a KLM airline flight from Canada. I just think it's really ridiculous that a foreigner is coming to Nigeria to commit crime. I just hope that the courts will not be lenient in punishing her.
Definitely, I hope they take the right decision and they should be free and fair in their judgment. In front of me again, I have the Vanguard newspaper. It says Bobrisky falls ill in police custody, rush to hospital. Controversial cross-dresser Okunleye Idris, popularly known as Bobrisky, has reportedly fallen ill while in detention at the Force Criminal Investigation Department (FCID) Annex Alagbon in Lagos. After spending the night in a police cell, Bobrisky was rushed to Falmouth Police Hospital for medical attention. First of all, I wish Bobrisky a very, very healthy back on his feet. And also, if you notice that this issue has been going on for 2 weeks or a week now between the very dark man, the Falanos files, and his dad, and Bobrisky, whereby it was alleged that Bobrisky was sent to prison for 6 months for money laundering or something like that. So when he came out, they say he looks more fresher. She looks more beautiful.
And he look like somebody that went to prison.
So there was a leaked audio whereby we heard that Bobrisky did not go to jail. He was put in a private apartment whereby he did not accept that. He said it was a fake news. So EFCC to all the people in the cell was involved also. So this thing has been going on and on. I just hope that the judge or the court will come to a right conclusion, and also it should be free and fair. And as I said earlier, I wish Bobrisky healthy recovery.
Yeah, we wish him quick recovery, because this year has been a lot for him. He would never forget 2024. So yeah, another story from Vanguard newspaper. Price of bag of local rice rises 152% to 95,738 naira. The price of a bag local rice rose year on year by 152.9% to 95,738 in September 2024 from 37,853 in September 2023. Data from the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS) Selected Food Price Watch for September 2024 showed that the price of 1 kilogram of local rice stood at 1,914 naira during this period. The report also showed that the rice of beans recorded higher growth rate at over 200% year on year. It's just funny how the price of rice, especially foodstuffs generally, are just becoming more expensive year by year. I remember that in 2022 we purchased rice at the rate of 38,000 thereabouts, 28,000 thereabouts for 2021, and now we are purchasing at almost 100,000 naira. What would happen in 2025? And it's funny again that once something increases in Nigeria,
it never falls back.
It never does.
And thank you that from Titilope. Here with me is from the Nation newspaper, whereby it says Ondo Assembly passes 96 billion naira in 2024 supplementary budget. That is quite a lot. But let's hear the full news story. It says Ondo State House of Assembly has passed 96 billion naira in 2024 supplementary budget. Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa recently forwarded to the lawmakers a bill for a supplementary appropriation, increasing the initial price, which is 395 billion naira in 2024 budget, to 487 billion naira. Aiyedatiwa had anchored his request for a supplementary budget on the effect of petrol subsidy removal and to enable implementation of 73,000 naira minimum wage recently announced for the state workforce. I wish the governor well. I wish him a successful tenure, and I wish that this money will be used in right places. And also, he promised that the workers will be paid 73,000 naira as their own minimum wage. I wish he fulfill that, and I wish him a very, very successful tenure and reign.
All right, and lastly, from the Hope newspaper, court remands student who allegedly stabbed schoolmate to death. News and details. A chief magistrate court in Akure on Tuesday ordered the remand of a 15-year-old female secondary school student, Sandra Usman, for allegedly stabbing a schoolmate, Habib Salau, aged 17, to death. Chief Magistrate Olateju Odenuse Fadei, who did not take the plea of the young offender, ordered a remand at the Ondo State Juvenile Home in Akure, pending advice from the Office of the Directorate of Public Relations. Sandra, an SS3 student of Akoko Anglican Grammar School, Arigidi, Akoko, is facing trial for allegedly stabbing the 17-year-old deceased, Habib Salau, with a knife during a scuffle between them outside the premises of their school after school hours. The defendant was brought on a 2-count charge of conspiracy and murder. Imagine a 15-year-old to be conspired of murder and conspiracy. It's very, very funny. What happens? Yes, it is. What happens when they enter university?
Seriously.
They are still in secondary school. Secondary school. And the thing is that they know right from wrong already. Because why should you fight with your fellow classmates and you are using knife, you're stabbing them with knife? And this is not the first case we've had this year. We've had several cases. There was a case also this year where students gathered to rape their school teacher. And then she was killed. They killed her, they raped her, and they killed her. Students of nowadays.
Yo, seriously.
What happens when they enter the university?
So alarming.
They can't really help us in Nigeria.
Amen.
Amen.
And that will be all on English newspaper review here on Africa Edge TV. Do well to read any news that caught your attention this morning. My name is Deborah Adebayo. Keep tuned, keep note at Africa Edge TV. But before I go, I wish the CEO well also. We are here from English newspaper review department. Me and my co-workers, we are here to wish you well, sir, in person of Deacon Michael Ashaolu Adeboye. I pray that you will live long to fulfill your purpose on earth. You have been doing that, and I pray for strength from above to you.
As you can see, we are still in the mood of the birthday celebration, and we hope that God will continue to bless our CEO, keep him and uphold him. Thank you once again, viewers, for joining us on Africa's TV. Do not forget to leave a comment. And my name is Titilope Adako. See you next time.